Today's video, I'm going to be talking about my biggest mistakes when I was trying to break 90 and I'm trying to improve. Just starting off, biggest mistake number one is becoming ultra score focused. So this is something where it's in round and you are putting a lot of pressure on yourself to make pars and make bogeys. Then you eventually have that blow up hole, that triple or quadruple, and it just balloons up. And then like the next hole, it bleeds into that. So overall, I try to say stay focused. Don't worry about the score. Like the score will take care of itself. I know I'm not perfect, and like I end up thinking about it anyway. And I'm like, oh, I should be making par in this hole. It'd be great to make par. That's the biggest thing. That's one of the biggest mistakes I made was just being ultra score focused and trying to put just too much pressure on myself to make pars, and eventually that led to blow up holes. That's mistake number one. Mistake number two, probably playing too much and not putting as much practice in. Something that I probably could have practiced more was speed on the putting green. And, it's just something you need more reps, I would say, than like one per hole. I know it's really great experience and you get to like work on things, but um, I just think that's something that probably struggled with a lot, and I probably could have focused on more. Was I would rather go play 9 holes rather than put an hour on the range and on the putting green. Mistake number three was hopping around from coach to coach. Now, I wouldn't say I like hopped around from like one lesson to one lesson, but I did take a while to like, I would give one person like 10 lessons and wasn't really improving. Then I would give another person like a different person like 7 lessons and I wasn't really improving. So I probably could have given more feedback to the coaches or, you know, like trying to communicate more with them, like what I was seeing and why, like talk about like maybe why wasn't I improving, what should I have done, rather than switching coaches. That's something that I think could have been helpful. Um, that being said, it's if you are like not seeing improvements after like a few months, and I totally think it's within your right to go and find a new coach. If see like because just if they someone else could be saying the exact same thing, but if you hear it differently and you can actually put it into your game in your swing, that might be worth it. So I do think it was a mistake though, where I don't think I communicated like with them as enough that why I was like trying to get back and forth and find reasons why I wasn't improving. I just kind of would go to a lesson, take what they're saying, try to improve, go to practice, and then it would be like a cycle all over again. There wasn't really like follow up. I think that's important if you're working with a coach. And I think if you're trying to break 90, I think getting lessons is something that's important. And if you're trying to self diagnose and self YouTube coach yourself, I think that's something where you have to be careful with. My fourth mistake, this one piggybacks off my last one, is probably just consuming too much content from too many people. And so that being said, I think if you're watching stuff online, try to find a few voices that you resonate with and you can relate to, and that you consistently focus on. If you're going from one person to one person to one person to one person, they're all saying different things, you're going to be just information overload and you're not going to know where to start. So um, and then or you're not going to take any action. So just be careful with that, not to take too much information. Hope these I hope you don't make these mistakes as you're trying to break 90. I hope you can break it fast and get out there and shoot more pars. Thanks for watching, everybody. Keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe.